Good morning, Pioneers. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Leavenworth High School JROTC Color Guard under the direction of Sergeant Rex Lowen and commanded by Josephine Newell for the playing of the national anthem by our Pioneer Band under the direction of Dr. Jared Pro. Thank you. Please be seated. Once again, good morning, Pioneer families, esteemed faculty, Dr. Adams, Board of Education members, and most importantly, the graduating class of 24. I am James Vanek, principal of Leavenworth High School, and I would like to thank you all for being here to honor our seniors as they complete their high school experience and become the 153rd graduating class. As we begin this ceremony, I would first like to take the opportunity to thank our staff at Leavenworth High School and all that you have done this year in preparing our students for their future. Would all staff members please stand at this time? Class of 24, parents, families, friends, please join me in showing your appreciation for their hard work, dedication, and constant support by our teachers for your students. Thank you, staff. I would also like to thank our grounds, maintenance, custodial, and technology staff for having everything ready for us this morning. Thank you to Dr. Kellen Adams and to our Board of Education members for being with us and for their support. Thank you to Dr. Pro and our JROTC program this morning as well. Seniors at our school and district have worked hard to make this year as impactful as we could for your senior year. We have provided many opportunities, and your class has persevered through a challenging high school experience. Over the last several years, your class has achieved at an incredibly high level, surpassing state averages in various state assessments, national championships, national runner-ups, state qualifiers, state champions, 1 ratings in both band and choir, Blue Star Awards for our theater program, and numerous national letters of intent have been signed to continue playing at the next level. These are just a few of the great memories that I have from this year's class that are due to your hard work, dedication, while being guided by some outstanding educators and coaches along the way. Let's all take a few minutes to highlight some of the many accomplishments of the more than 50 programs we offer at Leavenworth High School. Seniors, if you're a part of the Horizon Scholars Program and maintained a GPA of 4.0 or above, or part of our National Honor Society, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. Please be seated. Any senior that's part of a career technical student organization that participated in groups like Skills USA, Technology Student Association, or DECA, and have now had firsthand experience in various professional careers, please stand at this time. Thank you. Please be seated. How about seniors that were part of our arts programs, that were part of our district art show, in our production, in our theater program, competed in debate or forensics, or part of our band or choir programs that have now experienced aspects of show business and performing for audiences? Please stand at this time. Thank you. Please be seated. Seniors that earned a varsity letter in one of our athletics programs and have learned how to manage time and meeting the demands of being a student athlete while gaining leadership skills that future employers value. Please stand at this time. Thank you. Please be seated. Seniors that were part of our leadership programs who served as ambassadors, mentors, student council, senior class cabinet, or our leadership class that have helped to grow Pioneer Pride and continue the legacy of making Leavenworth High School one of the best schools in the nation and now have a better understanding of what servant leadership is truly about. Please stand at this time. Thank you. Any senior who spent part of your school day at our Pioneer Career Center or on the Auto Tech program working on and achieving an industry-recognized certification and can now successfully enter the workforce to be employed, please stand at this time. Thank you. Seniors that are enrolling in a 4-year college, junior college, or technical school to continue your commitment to post-secondary preparedness, please stand at this time. Thank you. Leavenworth High School is a military community as well. If you have a parent that is actively serving our country, please stand at this time. Thank you. If you are a guest with us today in the audience that has actively served or are still actively serving, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you all for your service. One of our largest programs that we offer is the nation's first JROTC program, founded in 1917. Seniors, if you're a part of the ROTC program, please stand at this time. Thank you. Cadets, if you are part of our National Championship Raiders team or our National Runner-Up drill teams, please stand at this time. Thank you. Seniors, if you received an academy appointment, a scholarship to continue into an ROTC program, or have already enlisted to serve in one of our military branches, please stand at this time. Thank you all. Finally, seniors who took part in yesterday's parade of graduates that helped to strengthen the partnerships within our school community, promote pioneer pride, and showcase the importance of education throughout our elementary, intermediate, and middle schools. Please stand at this time. Thank you. As you all can see from that exercise, class of 24, you have each had a number of opportunities to pursue, and many of you chose more than one. You have proven to be a class that has shown perseverance and have shined through your high school career. You continue to show up and put forth the required efforts to receive your well-deserved high school diploma. In a few moments, seniors, you will get to celebrate together as each of your classmates' names are read, and you will get to watch them take the stage to receive their well-earned diploma. Congratulations on your accomplishments, senior class. We will now hear from a few of our distinguished members of the class of 24 to offer their congratulatory remarks. Our first honored speaker will be this year's valedictorian, Levi Hanlon.
What if I told you that the best lesson to learn was in front of you all along? Board of Education, Dr. Adams, administration, staff, family and friends, graduates, Sigmas. Today marks a pivotal moment. You've spent 4 years in high school and you're finally done. Now ask yourself, what was the purpose? School's purpose should be to instill a profound passion for learning. But does it achieve this? School gave you the tools to learn. It laid the foundation, but you and only you can ignite the flames of curiosity and passion for learning. The responsibility rests on your shoulders. The means of learning are abundant, but the desire to learn is scarce. If I could offer only one piece of advice today, it's this. Fall in love with learning. This is the lifeblood of true education. Learning is essential to greatness, to conquering your greatest ambitions. If school taught you how to learn, it's your task to cherish that ability, deepen it, and let it guide you to greatness. Now, how do you foster a love for learning? There's an easy answer: reading. Consider Elon Musk, who used to read 2 books daily, or Warren Buffett, who reads 500 pages a day. Successful people constantly read. Reading, however, is a chore for many. Don't be discouraged if you dislike reading. The solution is simple. Read what you love until you love to read. For example, you may start reading comics, then move to fiction, then science fiction, then nonfiction. Take your natural path. Read what interests you until you understand it. As we move forward, remember this. Embrace a life of curiosity. Let passion and compassion drive your learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Levi. Our next honored speaker will be the president of our student council, Melanie Libby.
Sorry, guys. Is it good? Okay. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the members of the Board of Education, Dr. Adams, Mr. Vanek, the Leavenworth High School administration and staff, and everyone who supported the graduates who are here today. I'd also like to thank my family and friends who've encouraged me these past 4 years, with a special shout out to my parents, Mumsy and Padre. Next, I'd like to thank God for offering all opportunities to me. And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to congratulate my classmates of the class of 2024. I am beyond proud of everyone here today, and I'm grateful for the relationships I've built with you all these past several years. I am honored to be speaking to you all as your 2023-24 Student Council President. While this has been one of my wildest dreams since I saw students speak at my sister's graduation a handful of years ago, I have struggled the past several months with finding the right words to say today. In fact, this last month of high school, many of my teachers and friends have walked up to me and asked how my speech was going, and all I could say was that I hadn't even started it. Because how could anyone possibly summarize these 4 years in a couple of minutes, and how could I describe everyone's unique experience? In an attempt to discover what highlights we shared, I've spent a few weeks asking some of you all to share the word that described your Leavenworth High School experience the best. You all described these years as enlightening, a roller coaster, and rather simply, short. But one of my favorite answers I received was connected. When I was shared this word, I became aware that while I cannot sum up each individual experience, I don't have to, because we shared so many similar ones. Our prom theme, Tangled in the Memories, could not have been more fitting for our last school dance, because it highlighted our favorite memories together as we prepared to leave high school. In the process of sending in photos that were displayed around the dance, we came to a realization of how tangled we are in each other's memories and lives. Together, we've shown up for each other constantly throughout the past 4 years in an array of LV traditions and firsts. For example, we beat the junior class in Powder Puff in the fall. We attended fabulous theater productions starring our classmates that were nominated for Blue Star Awards. We read one another's writing in the first ever novellas on Main Street. We spent fun nights studying with each other at Cocoa Cram. We attended art shows held right here at the school, and we created the most encouraging audiences for the first ever choir coffee houses. We spent all of our money at the student-based enterprises, with my favorite being the Pioneer Perk drink stand. We got into the holiday spirit in the winter and decorated our hallways for Deck the Halls. We cheered on all of our teams, like our wrestlers who won state titles and JROTC teams who won national titles. We even watched each other sign to college teams. And finally, at the start of the school year, we watched the sun rise together, and last night we watched it set. When I think about high school, I think about these major memories we were able to share as a class, and the smaller memories I made with my friends that feel just as major, like taking photos together before every school dance, playing very intense trial runs of Senior Assassin, and going thrifting on weekends. Each of the memories we shared as a class or experienced individually have allowed us to spend more time with our friends and build new relationships, and thus has allowed us to become more intertwined or connected in one another's stories. The connections we've made have become engraved into our lives, making us a mosaic of experiences from this chapter and the chapters to come. So as we leave high school and enter into the real world, I encourage each and every one of you to stop and look around to appreciate those near you often. I encourage you to be present. As our stories continue to be written, we will acknowledge the significance this chapter has played in our lives, especially with it being the chapter that has shown us that everyone can be connected in several different ways. I am so excited to see the incredible things everyone accomplishes and the stories we write. And now, while I initially told people I would close with the words of international recording icon Pitbull, I'd instead like to conclude with the words of one of my other heroes, Elle Woods, 20 years after it was originally stated. It is with passion, courage of conviction, and a strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world, remembering that first impressions are not always correct. You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We did it!
Thank you, Melanie. We will now hear a musical selection performed by Alexa Bolio and Genevieve Mitchell.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime, so let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. As it passes by a wind off the sea, like a stream that makes a seed dropped by a bird in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have changed for good.
Wow, ladies, that was incredible. Thank you, Alexa and Genevieve. Our next honored speaker will be this year's salutatorian, Connor Torres.
Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Adams, administration, staff, family and friends, graduates. We gather here today to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. Change is inevitable, constant, and often the catalyst for growth. Today, I want to reflect on the power of embracing change as we stand on the threshold of a new chapter in our lives. Throughout our journey, we have encountered numerous changes, some welcomed, others unexpected. From the transition to high school to the challenges of remote learning, each experience has profoundly shaped us, molding us into the resilient individuals we are today. As we prepare to step into the unknown, it's natural to feel anxious about the uncertain future and the potential obstacles ahead. But it is in these times of change that we discover our true strength. Embracing change means embracing the opportunity for growth. Even when it feels uncomfortable or daunting, it means letting go of the familiar and venturing into uncharted territory with courage and conviction. As we embark on this new journey, let us heed the wisdom of Jim Rohn. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Change is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced. It is the catalyst for innovation, creativity, and progress. So, my fellow graduates, as we bid farewell to this chapter of our lives and prepare to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, let us embrace the change with open arms. And, just like everything else I did in high school, I wrote this speech last minute. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you and good luck. Roll Tide.
Thank you, Connor. Our final honored speaker will be the President's address to the class of 24. Please welcome to the stage your senior class president, Sarah Ward.
Good morning. Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Adams, Mr. Van, Leavenworth High School faculty, staff, family, friends, Chat AI, and the class of 2024. Thank you so much for making this day possible and supporting our graduates these past 4 years and finally making it to this point. According to Oxford Languages, senioritis is a supposed affliction of a student in their final year of high school or college characterized by a decline in motivation or performance. And procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. Well, I've only been a senior for a year, but I've had senioritis for 2, and procrastination is my middle name. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives. Some of you cannot wait to finally leave Leavenworth, and some are scared to venture off and leave childhood friends. Then there are those of you who are rooming with each other and get to spend the next 4 years together and walk across that next stage. While in middle school, I always looked forward to high school. The exhilarating student section, the cool clubs with really chill teachers, the sports games, and being one step closer to the end of school. But unfortunately, the class of 2024 started during COVID. Freshman year was anything but normal. Everyone was masked up. We had restricted classroom sizes, a lot of online school, no football games, pep rallies, clubs, basically a ghost town. Moving schools and getting into the high school routine, I wanted to bring back the memories and excitement of high school. My peers and I would encourage the others to show up and show out to events and sports games. This year, I joined the senior class cabinet to bring back that school spirit. There are, of course, many things I will miss. The friendships made in classes I almost dropped, the teachers who put up with the endless yap sessions, the teachers who pushed deadlines and still accepted late work, the coaches who pushed me to be better, and the teammates who helped me through endless sprints, and the gas stations for supplying energy drinks. These past 4 years were a blur. To quote Ferris Bueller, my life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. After today, some of us may never see each other again. Take these next few moments to remember one another and reflect on all you've accomplished as students of Leavenworth High School. I'm excited for the next chapter in my book to begin, but I'm also scared for what lies ahead. I'm gonna have to get one of those job thingies, and FICA's gonna take all my money. All these years of math, and X still does not equal Y. I do not know how to do taxes. I would like to end my speech by quoting rap star Kanye West. Everyone wanted to know what I would do if I did not win. I guess we'll never know. Congratulations, class of 2024, and good luck adulting.
Thank you, Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be joined by our superintendent, Dr. Kellen Adams. Dr. Adams, it is with tremendous pride that the staff and administration of Leavenworth High School, and with the powers bestowed to the principal, that I present to you the members of the class of 24 of Leavenworth High School who have fulfilled the requirements for graduation from our fully accredited school as approved by the Kansas Board of Education and Leavenworth Public Schools, USD 453.
Mr. Vanek, thank you. Thank you to all the parents, caregivers, and otherwise that made this very important day and made the take the time to come out here today. On behalf of the administration, staff, and Board of Education for USD 453, thank you for your presence at this significant event today as we conduct a commencement ceremony for graduating seniors from Leavenworth Public Schools. By the authority of the powers delegated to the superintendent of the Kansas State Board of Education, I accept these members of the 2024 graduating class of Leavenworth High School as having met the requirements for graduation and do hereby confer upon them their diplomas. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Dr. Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the class of 2024 will be the members of our counseling department, who include Jennifer Baptista, Chandra Fairley, Karen Ross, and Lisa Shepard. Would the class of 2024 please come forward to receive your diploma?
Can you get the out?
Mac Allen. Denali Alvis. Craig Douglas Arnold III. Nicolette Camille Austin. Carmen Alana Rebecca Avery. Noah Avery. Reagan Isabella Aviles. Matt Ayers. Chase Allen Baker. Caleb Matro Baltazar. Elijah Banks. Micaiah Marie Barker. Phoebe Barlow. Andrew Vasquez. James Battersby. Ian Connor Beatty. Alexa Demetria Bolio. David Badeau Jr. Zachary Bemke. Weldon Bennett. Emmanuel Benson. Marshall Kevin Bergen. Alex Boronsky. Priya Buktha. Davis Beegler. Noel Bloodward Platts. Gracie Kane Bachman. Alaya Renee Bradley. Zykeria Brianna Bronson. Carl Stephen Brooks. LaTatiana Rayanne Darian Brown. Stephen Brown. Brooklyn Derisha Joe Brewitt. Nikki Brunhober. Sophia Mariana Bucolo. Valerie Ciel Burt. Carly Ray Bird. Celeste Kalimpong. Christian Caraballo. Creedon James Cardwell. Gabrielle Reese Carnoli. Abigail Carter. Amaya Danielle Carter. Diori Casey. Ryland Jared Charles Kaler. Benjamin William Michael Chalfant. Emma Lillian Childers. Laura Elizabeth Schmidling. Emily Alexandra Cifuentes. Aaliyah Lynn Clark. Eva Rhonda Clements. Beatrice Colette. Xavier Alexander Collins. Sierra Colston. Reagan Kuhn. Connolly Counter. Adela Mae Courtwright. Ava Wynn Cox. Michaela Elizabeth Crane. Terry Dolan. Amaya Ray Dalby. Casey Nicole Marquez Damasco. Jaden Deshawn Daniel. Joaquin Damasio Davila. Emily Elizabeth Davis. Sam Davrin. Graham Deck. Avery Lane Denny. Jocelyn Serenity Dibble Voth. Connie Joanne Dill. Christian Renee Dominguez. Jennifer Elise Draper. Braden Alexander Dahl. Jada Ann Eagle. Zachary Guy Eagle. Noah Jean Edens. Catherine Marie Edwards. Leilani Marie Akita.
Hayden Thomas Fink. Isaiah Fitzpatrick. Maya Veronica Flemings. Jacob Matthew Foray. Ryder Jacob Fredrickson. Angelina Brooklyn French.
Okay.
William Andrew French V. Mason Alexander Fryman. Haley Bell Garcia. Henry Garcia. Isabella Garcia. Nevaeh Garcia. Jacob Lee Tull Garner. Nalia Simone Garrett. Ariel Nicole Gaston. Jaden Elijah Gathers. Lillian Marie Denise Gilbert Parker. Hannah Marie Gilman. Jonathan Caleb Gonzalez. Jacqueline Adele Goodman. Joseph Scott Gordon. Benjamin Grace. Charles Robert Gray. Jayla Monique Grigsby. Joshua Stephen Greasy. Samantha Faith Grundy. Matthew Levi Hanlon. Jackson Davis Harding. Audrey May Havner. Chandler M. Hazel. Megan K. Henderson. Dylan James Hendrickson. Ethan Monroe Allen Herkin. Chelsea Ann Herman. Liliana Jennifer Hernandez. Troy Kenneth Henshaw. Sierra Hirsch. Jada Patrice Hodges. Jennifer Salazar Bonfim Honorato. Cameron Alton Howard. Otis Danelle Howard Jr. Francesca Julene Huguy McKeel. Excuse me, let me do that again. Amia Marie Jackson. Avery Peyton Johnson. Tiana Nerese Jones. Abigail Elizabeth Jones. Tyler Alii Johnson. Augustus Aurelius Cambites. Thane Edward Carnes. Savannah E. Kelly. Shekinah Abigail Kennedy. Emma Marie Kinney. Emily Irene Keyser. Olivia Taja Kyle Wilson. Isaac Denton Kipper. Raina Cecilia Aminio Moore Couche. William Thomas Von Kuntz. Jackson Andrew Crom. Elena Lynn Lee. Benjamin James Leffler. Melanie Alyssa Libby. Paul Horatio Licata. Jaden Zachary Logan. William Lopez. Emma Elizabeth Ann Lowe. Jeffrey Wyatt Lowe.
Mary Sue T. Malaki. Molly Gabriella Mandeville. Addison Gwynn Manley. Courtney Eileen Manor. Alicia Lee Mansell. Fred Edward Martin III. Grady Scott Matthews. Anijah Jewel Maxwell. Delaney Mariah Maxwell. Alexa McCarter. Sean M. McCarty. Kavina Le'Veon McCoy. Derek Dalton McManigal. Jack McMaster. Esteban Isaac Medina. Lucas Albert Archer McGill. Scarlett Mendez. Warren Pioli Dean Miranda. Barry Marcus Mitchell Jr. Genevieve Jacqueline Mitchell. Delphin Luke Monroy. Ashley Michelle Morgan. Malachi J. Morris. Micah David Mortensen. Elijah Gur Moa. Kale Atticus Miller. Luke Ryan Myers. Nolan James Norberto. Caitlin O'Toole. Kaylee Jade Owens. Riley Owens. Madison May Page. Shaman Len Paris. Michael Paxton. Raymond Alexander Phillips. Ariane Michaela Shamise Pickens. Sequoia LaShawn Player. Jackson Lee Hull. Elizabeth Ray Post. Talon Hunter Powell. Robert Farrell Price. Jonathan Caleb Purvis. Dominic Radcliffe. Robert Ramos. Kellen Alexander Ray. Naira Caitlin Reed. Joseph David Reed. Eliza Brianne Resch. Winston Deshawn Rim. Meg Kennedy Rich. Alexander Richardson. Isaiah J. Richardson. Malachi Jacob Riker. Ada Lynn Rossi Pidio. Luke Matthew Ryan. Aiden Aaron Riker.
Gabriel Sanchez. Trinity Schneider. Max Anthony Schultz. Genevieve Pearl Shelton. Patricia Shelton. V. Simpson. Sabri Slater. Gabrielle Slover. Brett Jameson Smith. Grace Elizabeth Smith. Kylie Jade Smith. I'm sorry, Kaylee Jade Smith. Kavon Kylone Smith. Christopher Arnold Stoll. Benjamin Michael Soika. Ada Staley. Elijah Stevens. Peyton Stokes. Xavier Strickland. Emily Jean Stubbings. Sean Patrick Sullivan. Romar Chris Tanjay. RJ Torres Tanner. Jayla Taylor. Mario Thomas Jr. Maxim Thompson. Naomi Cherie Thompson. America Tajarina Menzarillo. Connor Robert Torres. Emma Irene Torres. Guadalupe Jazz Torres. Jeremiah Lee Tusi. Mark Brian Valencia. James Reese Leslie Van Osdal. Jason. Taylor Van Druff Taylor. Gabriel Alex Vitale. Leah Abed Wabe. Jackson Isaac Walthall. Madeline Ann Ward. Sarah Joy Ward. Michael Warden. Brady Michael Waters. Isaiah Watkins. Zeno Max Wendland. Kylie Nicole West. Riley Michelle White. Wyatt William Wilk. Ashley Marie Williams. Joseph Williams. Landon Richard Williams. Notorious Kamani Williams Wilmer. Gage Andrew Workman. Jackson Alexander Worth. David Wesley Worthy. Paradise Olivia Wright. Tyrese White. Luke Young. Marquan Younger. Peyton Daniel Yorisich.
I'll buy it. Who's in charge of the drone? $10 left. Who's flying the drone for us? That wasn't programmed? Not a good idea. He's a professional. You get out that gate over there and give me this. I'm not going back on. I'll truck that. Good? Yep. Thank you. For your consideration.
What?
Thank you for your consideration.
Oh, sure. Mr. Vanek, I think it's gonna go to the gym, so I don't know if you guys the plan, right?
You can take them back to the office area where we're going to get dressed. Better take their gowns and leave them in the office conference room. Before we conclude our ceremony today, there are a few more people that I'd like to show gratitude to. Thank you to our administrative assistants, Ms. DeQuan Walton and Ms. Paige Miller, for their work in getting this extraordinary event prepared. Thank you to our PTA and all the parent volunteers for their work in preparing a safe, alcohol-free after-graduation party for our graduates this evening. Finally, thank you to all the parents and family members who have supported these graduates to get them to where they are today. Now what we've all probably really been waiting on. Would the class of 2024 please stand? As you have achieved graduation status, would you please move your tassel from the right side to the left side to signify that you have graduated? I proudly present to you the Leavenworth High School class of 2024. Congratulations, graduates. Please be safe. And as always, you got to have it one more time. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
Thank